Most traders know the patterns. Breakouts, gap fills, bounces off the 9 EMA. And yet, most still fail, not from a lack of knowledge. They fail because they're trading without context. Would you drive blindfolded on the freeway? That's what it's like trading without understanding market structure. Are we trending, consolidating, or reversing? Which setups fit today's environment? What levels truly matter and which are just noise? Market context answers all of that. That's why every morning I post a clear market context and game plan. It's the same blueprint I use before every trade. You'll know if we're in expansion or contraction mode, when to trust the open or fade it, whether a gap will run or reverse, where traders are trapped and where price is likely to react. With context, you're not chasing, you're executing. If you want to trade with clarity and conviction, read the daily game plan by 9 AM EST on Substack. Join us live on Discord and YouTube. It's not about seeing more setups. It's about knowing which ones matter before the bell rings.
If you're here to flip coins and gamble, click away. If you're here to actually learn how to trade futures with structure, strategy, and real results, then welcome. Because most people don't make it. Not because they are not smart, but because no one ever taught them how to build a foundation. Hello there and welcome. I'm Sean, the founder of Smart Traders Capital, and truly glad you're here. You have taken the first step into one of the most misunderstood profession is day trading. We believe trading is more than pushing buttons and chasing green candles. It's a craft, a discipline, a journey. Let me be real with you. This world is filled with noise. You've probably seen screenshots, the Lambos, the flashy wins on social medias, but they don't show you is the work, the structure, the thousands of mistakes behind every win. Yes, you can make money in trading and change your life, but only if you're willing to go slow and right. Yes, read it again. Slow and right. Most people who enter this game rush in like it's casino. They'll click buy or sell. They're placing a bet, hoping the market move in their favor. Sometime it does, and that random win feels like a magic. But randomness is not the strategy, and without the structure, you will lose more than you win. The market is like a 24/7 live stream. It's always moving, full of actions, suspense, drama, just like your favorite Netflix series. But don't get lost in the entertainment. Every trade you take must have a reason, a plan, a risk management. You can live with it, but you're not here to binge with price. You're here to learn how to navigate it with the clarity. Let me tell you the hard truth. Every trade you take has a 50% chance of winning and 50% chance of losing. But trading isn't about coin flips. It's about stacking the odds in your favor through preparation, through risk controls, through execution and reflection. One good trade won't make you rich. One bad trade without discipline can wipe out weeks of progress. Weeks of progress. This journey will challenge you. Some days you will powerful, other days defeated. But if you're willing to take it slow, if you are ready to unlearn bad habits and build the right habits, then you are here in the right place. We are not here to sell dreams. We're here to teach reality through structured sessions, real market examples, and a community that actually supports you will show you how to approach training like a professional. If this resonates with you, then here is the next step. This video is part of 5-part beginner series to help you start trading futures. Right away, we are going to talk the real strategies, risk controls, journaling, market prep, everything I wish someone gave me when I started. So this message resonates with you, hit the subscribe button, turn the bell icon on, and watch for the episode number 2, how to prep for the trading day, dropping soon.
Good morning, traders. Guys, how you doing? How was your week?
Morning, Vivek. How you doing? Can you hear me? All right. I'm basically unable to see. Do you see? Can you go to the YouTube and just see that? Can you see my camera? I'm just trying to figure it out. I think they do some changes and then can you see also that can you hear me on the YouTube? It seems to me that my voice is not working either. But can you hear me as well? You can see me on the camera, and you can hear me as well on the YouTube. something really bad on this today. Anyway, let's do that. Doesn't really matter now. Okay. All right. Okay. It's just gonna be that. I need to sit a little bit here because I just move around. Okay. All right. Okay. So do you guys see my screen, right? And just check the if you can hear me on my YouTube as well. All right, let's do it again. All right, let's start again. Sorry guys, it's still I couldn't resolve it's still, but it is what it is. I'm gonna fix it after the stream. I think there's something wrong on the stream that I cannot put the overlay on my shared screen. Do you hear me now? Okay, all right, let's do that. I think let me just redo it. All right. So what I was saying that we saw that there is a 14 days of almost the follow through days coming in the market. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This was the top. We had the 11th day, and then we have a few days of consolidation, little bit of pullback, close to the 62 40 area of 60 to 50 area, and then we saw another move back up. Yesterday we again gapped down, but if you look at it, we are not able to break those ranges. So what does really tell us? It really tells us the market is still bullish. As far as we are above the yesterday low, it's mean that we are doing really really good. I mean, this is the Friday, so Friday low, we mean that we still have uptrend. But if we lose a little bit, then we there is a chance that we're going to see a little more pullback to the 21 EMA, which is here 62 to 20. I think that could be the place where a lot of new buyers going to come in. But I've seen some I see some data which shows a little bit of weakness in the market. But as far as we are above 60 to 70, I wouldn't be bearish at all in the market if we are above 60 to 70. So now let's look at the closely that on a 30 minutes chart, that what our really looks like when the gapping down price action in actual price movement. So we closed on 62.94, right, after rejecting the 6300 level. You can see clearly a couple of times we bounced back. Friday was really very choppy. Every time it comes down, pull back up, and then sharply fell. So really in the range, nothing fancy, but very tight range between 63.112 to the 62.92. And then we saw a gap up, a gap down on Sunday evening. We went all the way. We saw the 62.64, and at the time here, the NQ was on the 22.800, and that's where I went long. You can see we bounced back. We had a consolidation for a few hours, and then we dropped. Uh, and then we continue to drop after the SPY ETF session opens on the pre-market at the 4 a.m. We saw a big bounce, market consolidate again, another bounce, then drop, bounce, and not dropping again. So right now we have a clear support has been created here, close to 62.80. VWAP is 62.75. What I was telling you, that as far as we are above 62.70, this is the what I was saying, that if we are above this level, I don't think so we need to be bearish. What we need to look for, the upside move in the market direction. We shouldn't be overly bearish on this. Just give me 1 second, I'm going to be back. Okay. So as far as the market and the ES is above 60 to 70, I wouldn't be looking for the downside move. We're really hoping that if we can hold this level and we can get the bounce for the next leg up, but if it fails, then we can look for the retest and then come back down, and this could be our the support area for now. We can clearly see that we are in the, if I just draw a few lines for you, you can see clearly here, look at here, that we are holding this channel. This is 21 EMA. This is a VWAP. Uh, Above 6270, we had a one touch here. Then here, then we have a bounce. So we have the clear short-term support is created, but imagine that high is 63, 33 if you want to say, or 34, and the down right now is 62.60. So we almost move close to 70 points, 80 points, but still, very much within the bullish momentum trend. But short term, this could be an important level. If it fails, then we can see a pre-market low could be the retesting. Let's look at the NQ. And see, NQ is not any different, same thing, number of days of follow through and then bouncing back. Right now, NQ tried to lose the 2800, but it bounced back very nicely. So as far as, even if you want to short, so for instance, if you look at this one is 2856. NQ is very in the very tight range. So if NQ weeks get a little bit more weaker and drop below 2856, and we find that tape in the negative momentum, then we can look for the short for the first target of 22,800. But I feel like it's NQ is really tight at this point. The high is 23,100. It dropped, and you can see here what I really don't like it is that look at the previous drop here, and it aggressively bounced back. Of course, it's making the lower highs. You can clearly see this is the first high, this is a lower high, so another lower high, another lower high. But every time it make the new low, this time it couldn't make the new low, so it'll make the flat. So in any way, I feel like the 22,800 could be a very important support for the market. And there is a gap over 22,930. So easily, if we can get a little bit bounce here, we can look for this bounce. It's much better trade than looking this bounce and hoping to break down, because in the breakdown you only have a 50 range. But if it get bounce, you have a much better room to trade, because then you have the upper side ranges to trade. So I'll look for bounce at this point, unless we see a very bearish tape, we see the order flow changing. And remember, today is no news, there's no data, there's no news. So it's going to continue to trade on the direction of the previous data. We have moved a lot, but not that much the way we moved up. Still on the bullish trend. 21 EMA is close to 22,700. We can see a drop, but we'll see. Right now, it is really holding. And you can see that how many days we're in the range right now. You can clearly see this range was created on the June 29th, if you want to say, then 30, July 1st. So we are basically within those ranges. And this range low is close to 22,650 or 22,700. So we can see a drop on those side, and then we can bounce back up. Just give me 1 second. All right. So any question, guys? I think one more interesting thing I was noticing is if you look at the NVIDIA, Tesla, Meta, these are all except the Meta. I think the all others are green. And but the SPY and triple Q is close to 0.2 0.3% red. So that could be an interesting one, that these are these are red, the SPY and triple Q red, but a lot of the stocks is in green. So that's really very interesting. Right. I found normally I found able to find that option. All right. So now we're on the normal setting. So you can see me as well as stock. So any question, guys? Any other stock you want me to look at it? Morning, Miguel, Waldemar, Dan. Morning, Julian. Guys on the YouTube, any questions? I'm really apologize. There are a lot of technical issue this morning, and sometime in the Monday morning sometime you have it. So I'm sorry. So now you can see the screen, and I'm gonna show you the replan. So let's look at it again. I'm gonna maximize my screen again. Let's see. Do you guys see my ES chart? Perfect. All right. So just to summarize, you know, the market is extremely bullish. This is not this is not the normal market. As I said a couple of times, this is not the normal market. Don't think that this is a normal market. And one thing which you always need to appreciate, that what is the context of the market, and I'm going to show you. So look at this one, okay? So I'm going to show you for you guys to appreciate that. So let me just go here and look at this. Okay, this is a trend line. Okay, so now look at it. I'm going to click here. Okay, 6167. I'm going to drop it here all the way, and I'm thinking very close to what I've done here. Okay, so very close. Yes. So see what is the percentage it shows? It shows that almost 21.6.5% drop in the ES in the beginning of what? In the February beginning, it dropped 21.6.5%. And then what happened? And if I just go here and then I say here, okay, so now we have almost recovered 23%. This means that 21% drop, and then we have a 23% recovery in the very short span of time. When this happened last time, when this kind of a drop happened, and then this kind of a recovery, I'm going to take you back. Okay, it's really important for you to look in the past what happened in those situations. Okay, really, really important. Let's see, can I go further? Okay, this is a ES chart, so I'm not be able, may not be able to go. Let me just put the SPY chart. Okay, it's gonna be the same thing, but you're gonna appreciate. So now look at this SPY chart here. What happened here? Okay, look at this one. So let me just draw the line again. Okay, this is a top when market was making a new high in January, February 2022, and look at this one. Okay, so we dropped almost how much? We dropped 35% drop we had it. Okay, in just a 1 month because of the COVID-19, and then similar situations, right? This is the April, and look at it. Da, 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 April, May, June, and up to the September, or maybe we can even say in the August we made the new high. So what was the new high? Let me just take the percentages there. Okay, let's take the percentage here close to the August when we made the new high. So our recovery was over 36%. And then what happened after that recovery? After that recovery, we had a little dip, right? We had a little dip for 2 months, September, October, November, right? 2 months of dip. And then what happened? Okay, I'm just gonna stop here. Okay, what happened here? Let's just look at the another line here. So if this was a high, I'm just drawing the line from here all the way. It went further up, but I'm just giving you a reference. Almost we had a bullish run another 20%. So 35% drop, we recover 35% and then move another 20%, right? If we put the same barometers here, right? Same barometers here, what happened here? Right? We just saw the 21% drop. Now we have recovered almost 23%. Now we are going into that, the chop zone where the 1 to 2 month took it just to digest that. And then what happened? We might expect another 10-15% move up. So if anything, if history tells us anything, is tell us that this is really a very strong recovery. And I personally do not have any reason to be bearish on this market. Okay, and unless we come back and start dropping back in, right? So if we don't see that, if we are holding new highs, if you're holding 21 EMAs, we holding all the moving averages, there is no point for you to fight the market. If you're going to fight the market, you're going to fight the market for the next 2 years, and then you're just going to burn your capital. And you can see from the past what happened here, right? So those who were really pessimistic or not really optimistic about the COVID-19, they might have been fighting the market whole time, and that how bullish was the market was at that period. So dropped. And the one thing is really common when the market is uptrend, you can clearly see that it's really hold those moving averages. You never let it go. And this is a clear sign if the market is holding those key levels, key moving averages, doesn't let it go, it really shows you one thing. It shows you that there's a strength in the market. Okay, there's a strength in the market. So we clearly see, as we saw in the 2020, late 2020s, 2021, that the ES or SPY always hold these moving averages, green and white lines, right? So that's what I'm saying here. If these lines are holding it, there's no point for you to be bearish. And of course, we're going to deep dive into our next upcoming class. I'm going to give you more data that how you can help yourself in this next 1 year or 2 year. Could be a career changing for you guys if you don't fight the market and stay with the market. Whatever the move needs to be happen, this move, it happened already. Okay, now don't look market from the rear view lens. And that's why this profession is really challenging when you start looking at the market from the yesterday lens. So market is not about yesterday, market is all about future. So adapt. That's where adaptation of the market behaviors, price action, what market wanted to do, what market is telling you, what market signals are, is really really important. And what usually we people as the human being, what we do, we build our biases based on yesterday. We look at it February, March, and April. Uh, but there's no point of looking at it unless market will tell you. If market wants to do this thing, okay, I'm open to. If market want to do this, I will trade those short-term trends as well. But what I'm saying right now, that I don't see this thing happening right now. Unless it started happening it, then we will make the plans accordingly. But as far as we don't see that, don't just force it. We do short, right? We did short yesterday as well, day before as well. But what I'm trying to say here is that if there is a short, just short it. But don't think that market is just going to crash, come back to those levels. That is history. That is gone. Any question, guys? Let me just drop it here. Alrighty here. Okay. Guys, if you're watching our stream, please give us a thumbs up and put some comments and share with your friends. It's really, really help us to reach out to the more traders. So I still see really a strong momentum in the market at this point. Let's just draw these lines. We really need to know 62.21. Okay. So the gap is almost 62.93. It seems like the market wanted to close a gap. But always remember, even though the long-term trend seems to be a bullish, but there is a lower highs in the market. If there's still the 8 minutes in the market to open, and then if the regular sessions start opening above 62.90, then it's just going to be in the middle of the range. Then it's really going to be harder for us to trade. So we need to wait then patiently to find the right setup. If we are close here and then we dip, could be a dip buy to get the new high or the retest. Or if we go back and close, quickly push here like we did yesterday or a Friday, then we're gonna see how it is moved, and if it's moved so aggressively, we might gonna look for the shorting opportunity. But if the momentum is really good, making higher lows, then we can go for a upside move. And always remember, this is a Monday morning, so Monday morning is really tricky. Just slow yourself down. Don't push too many trades. Um, Always remember, Monday morning sometime come the reversals. 10 o'clock is a reversal time where markets significantly change the direction from one way to other. It's pretty common. We're just talking about it, and look at this market start making a move. So if market come and close the gap, then it's just going to be a bit tricky for us to find the right momentum trade. Only I think 4 points are remaining. Only 4 or 5 points to close the gap. There's a lot of noise. I'm watching the news. There's a lot of noise around the tariff. But just don't go into the noise. See, the problem is that the market doesn't react on the same news, same way. Um, so if you remember, we had a COVID-19 crash, right? But then every day we're hearing about the new incidents, new breakouts, new, deaths and everything. But markets just keep going up, right? Why? The reason being is market look at the future. We don't know what market is looking at it, but it could be that market is looking at that there will be in the background there is a negotiation going on which you don't see on the surface. So market doesn't react the same way on the same news in a small period of a time. So we saw a crash. Now market is just feel like indifferent of those tariff news, right? So don't go into this headline news and you're gonna feel like, oh, the market is going to go crash or blah blah blah. It's not gonna happen. Look at this move, man. We should have taken the breakout of 2900. Okay, today could be the day for us to exercise a bit patient. Look at this beautiful move. Um, we missed it. It's really hard to trade any move which happened just 5 minutes or 10 minutes before the market opens. So don't worry about it. Look at this move, man. We should have taken it. But anyway, it's really hard to catch those moves, which happens just 5 minutes, before the market opens. But this could be a good moment. And that's exactly what I was talking about, that market wanted to close a gap. But now, since market has closed the gap, uh, either we need to look for the pullback, or we need to see a real strength in the market, and then we need to buy the pullbacks if can market can reclaim 6300. One thing I always wish, that I would be, someone would have guided me in the COVID-19 time, and I would have made tons of money instead of fighting the market. And that's what I just trying to help you out, that just don't look at it from the rear view angle. Always believe that market is always right. Well, here you go, one another stretch, and the gap is closed. So those who are happy and excited that they have bought the put options last night or the Friday before closing it, now they're break even. So they were happy over the weekend, but before the market opens, their all profits are gone. There you go. Good luck, guys. We need to patiently wait now. Given we have moved a lot, so if can market can turn green here, close the gap and reclaim it, then we can look for the long. But if we fail here, this could be that, this could be this could be the place, because it's really hard to go long. It's really on the upside, but I will not even preempt the short here as well. I just wanted to wait a little bit. It's a Monday morning. There you go, another move come back in. So watch the 2 minutes. Look at the NQ and ES. ES is below the Friday low, but NQ is holding it nicely. NQ is above the pre-market high. And those who wanted to know more about the charts, I recently posted the YouTube video, and my charts are also available to download within that link. You can then go and watch that video, and then download the my charts as well. So here, see, this is a very bullish move, and now ES is also claiming, but still, I think still we need to wait. It's still too early. Market has moved a lot in the last 10-15 minutes. So just be patient. Don't force the trade right now. So see here, it's almost close to 23,000. NQ is rejecting it, but way above all the moving averages. Uh, just give a little bit more space and time for the NQ. But if NQ hold this level, let me just mark it here. If NQ can hold this level, 900, 925, we could go long. We could consider going long if NQ can hold 2900 level. Let's see what it does. See, look how solid moving opening ranges are being created. I think it's going to break out now. Looks so solid for breakouts. Just wait a little bit more. Basically, I just don't want it to chase this move. Uh, you know, if you really see, the move started close to 9 o'clock. Right now, this move is now, you know, shrinking. Even though market just opened, but a lot of people who bend long here, they might be taking profits. So this area is not the place where you need to go long. At the same time, I don't even feel comfortable going short here as well. Okay, this is a pullback coming in. Let's see what it does. See, can we get the fake breakout here? NQ is close to 22,920. Let's see if we can get the pullback. I'm not gonna uh, just buy the pullback. I wanted to see a real setup coming in, but I was hoping this pullback is going to bot back up. Okay, it's pulling back now. Let's see. Can it hold 2,900? And if you look at the VWAP is also close to 2,900. Okay, NQ really claimed that. Okay, so NQ really nicely hold that level. Almost 6 minutes in the market. I'm not still not long. I'm just waiting. This could be a good place to buy, but I'm still waiting. I'm still wanting to go much more cleaner setup because it's a Monday morning. You don't want to take unnecessary risk here on the Monday morning. What we always need to do to build the cushion first, um, on the first day of the week, so then we don't be in the pressure throughout the week. It was a good setup as we are talking about it, but we just need to wait. We're going to see a better setup. If the way I planned it and if it's going to unfold as we still talk about it, that it's going to hold 2,900 and it's just going to reclaim this moving averages and the more opening ranges, we can see that it's going to break out this 23,000. So we would have a really nice range to play. Just a little bit patiently wait. Don't force yet. So I'm watching the ES. If we can find a breakout over 62.95, and ES is really consolidating in a very tiny range. If you look at it, it's 2 minutes down, up, down, up, down. So nothing much at this here, and even the ES Other than the but ES only with ES is that there is some topping and bottoming tails. But NQ or ES is just had the one bottoming tail. So if you're gonna go above this opening range, then we can go to 63,000 and 6310. So watch now. I'm watching it. Let's see, can NQ hold this 22,900? I'm watching the book map as well at the same time. There is a negative divergence on the NQ, but there's a very positive divergence on the ES. So ES it looks much more stronger. So I'm watching the ES to play. NVIDIA is coming down. Tesla coming down. Here you go. Let's see what it does. This ES, I'm watching ES. So on triple Q, we almost closing the 3 5 minutes, almost 15 minutes, 10 minutes are closed. Both 10 minute, 2 5 minute candles are red. For E is one red and one green. There's a possibility to the retest of these VWAPs. Just wait patiently. Don't force the trade right now. See, let's see what happened on this drop. So again, bouncing from 907, still didn't retest the VWAP. I think we could be they could retest the VWAP. Even this looked like the opening range breakdown, but I think that there's a high chances, as I mentioned, that as far as the ES is above 6270 range, it can easily bounce back very closely. Watch NQ. We might gonna go long NQ if it's gonna hold the VWAP. Okay, get ready. I'm just gonna take if it's gonna hold this level. Pre-market low. Not yet. Just hold down. Little bearish. Just press the. I'm gonna say when I say press the button for the going long, just go long, okay? NQ, but not now. 43. Okay, let's see if this level holds. I'm gonna go long NQ. I'm long. I'm long NQ. I'm holding it. Stop loss will be 22,850, almost 25 point stop loss. It's gonna make the new low. I'm gonna stop out. Still holding it. No new low. Still holding it. Just give it room. Don't add into or average down. If it's gonna break under 22,840, we're gonna stop out. Almost 20 point stop loss. Okay, looks strong now. We are done green. This is a very strong level on the NQ. Likely gonna hold this level. I'm still long. Okay, we're turning green right now. Okay, very good. On a one push more up, I'm gonna take a little bit profit. Not yet. I'm going a little bit more. Okay, taking profit a little bit. Very good. It's really, really nicely moving. Anyway, oh my goodness. Oh, very good. Oh my goodness, very good. Are you with me on the trade? I'm out. Anyone took the trade with me? Anyone took the trade with me? Guys, come on, tell me. Oh, it's still moving. Anyone took the trade with me, guys? Come on, turn on the microphone. Yeah, awesome. We're still. Oh my god, it's still moving. It's still moving. Guys on the YouTube, what happened? Yeah, I mean, you can talk about. I mean, personally, is a 980 was a valid short because if you look at it, there is a clear rejection. But given it's a Monday morning, and the way it claimed, I don't want it to take a risk of. And you can see there is a divergence. ES was holding it, NQ was moving up and down, so I didn't feel like to. But I think I felt like the real edge was not shorting it, but real edge was going long. Uh, and I think we did a really good job. I basically stopped out. I took the profit. I'm almost up $1,000. But definitely, I'm gonna relook at the trade if I find the another trade on the pullback. This is the momentum I was talking about. So you can look at it here. I'm at almost $1,417 on this trade. It's still this is still moving, but I'm not in the trade anymore. Very beautiful trade. Look at this move, but it's just now. It's just now too much. Okay, we're gonna wait if we're gonna see if we can find one more trade. ES is on the top. Look at the ES, man. See, I told you the ES is really strong. The way it pulled back and boom. So, guys, what was my long thesis? I can show you the levels. It was a very strong level in the market, and that's why I'm looking for the bounce. And guys, those who have taken the short entry and would like to support us, they can always go and scan this barcode and support us. Or if you're looking to get the membership and become a part of our Discord group and learn the methodology I do, feel free to learn. And I'm really not take too many trades. My style is to wait patiently for the one or two good trades, and take your money and just run away. You do not need too many trades. Still running, but I feel like it's right now is a chase. So just wait. If you're gonna get another pullback, we can enter. But at this point. I just don't want to take another trade. So why I basically went long. So if you look at it, we're talking about the SPY and triple Q. So the moment SPY, the moment that NQ or triple Q has cut the low of the yesterday, undercut it, and I saw the dip, and I saw this basically in the book map. I saw aggressive selling and then suddenly stalling it on the level 2 or the book map, and I see a bounce and then price coming back over these ranges. I was saying this is kind of a signal of a double bottom. And at the same time, if you look at the ES or SPY, you're going to see the similar structure. SPY had a double bottom on the drop and then move back up. So this was a uh, perfect recovery priority low move. And I mentioned to you that as far as the ES holds 6270, there's high chances that we can find a very good long opportunity or a squeeze. yes, once it fails below and come back down, then you look for rather short opportunities. Or if our market is extended, then you can look for the given market in the range and consolidation phase. But don't chase the downside move if price is above the prior day lows. Uh, that was the thesis. Awesome, man. Hydro Eyes, you're doing good. I think you passed the last week two evaluation account, right? Great job, guys. Great job. And I really appreciate all of you guys. You're doing a really good job learning it, asking the questions, and not just blindly following it. I think that's really important. If you really want to be a self-sufficient, learn. Uh, and the idea is that don't follow too many people, because then it's just gonna crowd your mind. Whoever you like the style, just follow that one person, watch their videos, their thinking process. Because if you're gonna watch too many people, it's just gonna confuse your mind, because everyone has a different way of thinking. There's nothing about right or wrong. It's just that everyone have a different methodology and then thinking plan. And so if you think one over other, then it's just going to be harder. All right, so I'm looking at it right now. It's looking for the next move. If we can, it's the same thing what I was talking about. If we can get the reclaim over 22,940 or ES over 62.95, I can look for the next leg up. ES looks rather really strong, so I'm really interested in if you can get the. There's also pre-market high if you look at it here, 62.95. So if you can get this claim back, I can look at the opening range. Right now we have a clear opening range, up, down, right? So if market started moving back up, NQ and ES, we can get it. Thank you, appreciate it. Yeah, so every Wednesday I do the live sessions and teach my methodology classes. And if you become a part of it, then you can access to the previous sessions as well as the every week new session. No recorded sessions. Only thing recording is the past, but every week we go live. So if you really love the methodology, you like it, you understand it, come and join. That could be a good investment for yourself. So now we don't need to trade. We are in the range. Okay, we are inside range of our opening ranges. So I would just suggest that there is no trade zone unless we see clearly market. You're holding it, coming back down. Very logical. If we get the breakout, we're going to take the long with the risk of the prior low. Or if it fails, come back down, and then if it's failing this area, opening ranges, then we can look for the short side. But be cognizant of this level. This is really important level. If can it hold, it can easily bounce back. So we want really NQ to drop below 22,800, ES below 62.70. Unless it doesn't happen, a good fair chance is that ES can move back up. But remember, ES is in the consolidation phase, wanted to move back down. Sometime this consolidation phase, as I noted from the COVID-19 period, given we have a really big move, it may consolidate a couple of months, right? And I was looking at one of the additional data point in the market, and it shows me that there might be a little longer consolidation phase than we imagine. And remember, we have the earning season coming up. Soon earning going to start, and market is going to go up on the earning. And if it's a bad earning, might going to go come down. We might going to see start looking at the inflation impact on some of the company's earning, the company's guidance. All this is going to determine the ES or NQ's next move. Right now, market is digesting and waiting for more information from the earning results. So if I go to the earning calendar, what is the first um uh, earning coming in from July 15th? So first, always the first earning comes for the banks. So banks earnings starting from tomorrow, and then slowly we're gonna move towards the uh, Nasdaq stocks like Fang, which is Netflix, and all other stocks. Um, yeah. Yeah, we are still in the range. Market is just coming back into the range. Is it 10 o'clock? Let's see what happened. Can market hold this level and move back up, or it fails here? Okay, market is pushing back up. If someone wants to go long, we can consider going long if ES can claim 62.92 above this candle. If not, then even we can consider shorting it, because right now we are failing both. If we fail together under this, could be a shorting area as well. So look at the ES and NQ. So this is the opening range. If ES fail here, you can go back and retesting it. But I'm not yet interested unless I'm gonna see a strong breakdown. I don't see any aggressive sell-off on the book map. Okay, I see the sell-off coming in. Let's see if it continues. If it continues this move, then we can look for a smaller short entry here. Not yet. I see the NQ still holding it. So the one thing I don't like it when they have a divergences. So when they have a divergence, then I would just avoid the trade. Just like you look at the ES is dropping, but NQ is not dropping it. So I would not take that trade unless I see both are coming down. And remember, this is NQ is very close to 22,900 level. So unless I see breaking down this level, I will not touch it for the short side. Even though I know it's tempting, it's moving a couple of points, but trust me, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. NQ is still holding it. Yes, CPA is also tomorrow. Always, don't just get into these candles, because sometimes you feel tempting. See here how controlled the sell-off is holding it. NQ moving back up. So when the divergence come in, see, idea for as a retail trader for us, that we need to be very selective, you know because odds are against us as a retail trader. The more you're gonna click, I know it's easier. We feel that we're gonna make money like that, but it is not as easy, you know. So you always look for the best edge possible, and you're not gonna find too many opportunities to get the best edge, right? So right now it could be, but we just need to wait a little bit more. Like see now, still NQ didn't break out. It's still in the range. But given the NQ is bouncing, look at the ES start bouncing as well. So we are in a very tight range at this point. So there's no entry. If you're gonna take unnecessary entries by just taking a 3 bar play or false breakdown, then you're gonna get just hurt yourself because if it's just spike here, if NQA is both gonna spike and you're gonna stop out. So just wait. This is still the inside ranges, so no trade here. Thank you, appreciate it. Hydrise for being saying that. In this market, this industry is all about fakeness. So I appreciate that you are appreciating the transparency and authenticness. Yeah, CPI is data. So I usually go. You can even look at the Finviz, or you can go to the Forex Factory. So if I go to the Finviz, you can go to Finviz here. Click on July 14th, and now you can see here tomorrow we have a CPI, core CPI, we have a PPI, right? So these are the data, but I think that the more important would be the earning and the guidance. If the corporate started giving a better guidance, then there's a likelihood that we're gonna see a rip. But at this point, the way the market has moved a lot, I will show you here. If you go here on the my screener, and I will just select here. Uh, Look at the new high. I think let's look at the way I assess the market. So if you look at it here, here you go. Just remove it. Okay, so look at this one. Right now we have almost 24 stocks are making a new highs every day. Look at this. These are the important indicators that how market's moving. Look at the raw blocks. All these stocks are really making new highs. That really shows that the market has a momentum, right? And if you look at it, um, if you look at the weekly charts, see here, this is the Cathy Wood ETF. Look at how bullish it is. Um, Look at the triple Q. This is the equal weight. Look at this. The way these are moving, I don't see any bearishness. The way we are holding it. The only thing which make me believe that the market is a consolidation, and I have discussed in the length into my methodology classes. And if you click here on the Finviz, come to the S&P 500, and you go here, and I sometime I give reference to this, but there's a detailed discussion on our methodology classes. You can look at it here. Uh, in the last few days, this blue line is the retail traders. The retail traders are more bullish than the institutions. That's only make me believe that the market might just gonna more consolidated, given the retail are more bullish than the institutions here. Just give me a 1 second. I'm gonna be back. Just give me 1 second. Any question, guys? So yeah, look at the C now NQ still. So I'm still interested in going long, but I wanted to see if we can go back into the pre-market high. This is really looking a nice setup, but still in the range, still consolidating. So I'm not really genuinely intrigued, but I just wanted to watch right now. So if you can clearly look at here, we are basically drawing a small range here and nothing different. Nothing different here as well. If you look at it here, let's just do it a little bit narrower here. NQ has a little narrower. I don't know whether it's going to break here, but if it breaks here, I'm not interested. But if what I'm really going to be interested is if this breaks and then pull back, and at the same time ES breaks, and if both breaks together, then I would be genuinely interested in going long. But if one breaks, others stay within the range, I'm not interested in going long here. This just could be a trap. So here, look at this. NQ is breaking out. Let's see whether ES can break out as well or no. Because we want the both to participate together. If we're just gonna watch one, we're gonna make more mistakes. And I see a lot of big orders sitting on ES on 62.97, 62.950. So this is basically areas where they can easily pull back. Any question, guys, on the Discord? Everyone taking the trade with me? The morning one? Because I think we only took the one trade today. What about you, Waldemar? See here again, look at this. That's exactly what I was talking about. Look at the importance of the divergence to keep an eye. Look at this. It 1 second it look like it's breaking out. A lot of traders they went long here, and look at this. It's failing now, right? But this candle doesn't mean that even that the ES is failing. It's just mean that look at it, NQ still holding it. So it doesn't really mean that you go short here as well. It just really means that you just watch. There's no trade. Look at this now. Looks really strong candle because the buyers came in, very bullish signal. Let's see if we can hold this candle, both of them together. This might be the place where we can find a long opportunity, because those who went short here, they might get squeezed. So imagine those who went long here, then they flip the position going short. Now they're stuck again. They might need to go long again. So Yeah, that's why I always encourage you guys that if you're starting out, just don't scalp. Scalp is the number one enemy for you to lose money, and you can never be a profitable trader if you're scalping. If you want, I can give you in writing. You can never be a profitable trader from just scalping. Okay, so looks really interesting now. So look at the NQ. It's trying to break out, but look at the ES. This could be a very good place if NQ break out and ES also break out over 60 to 92, which was we found identify the level. We can consider going long with the risk of only 3 points, which is 60 to 89. Okay, so I'm genuinely interested now. Um, if it's breakout over 60 to 92, still watching it. Okay, I'm long. I'm long. The 3 point stop loss. I'm long. 3 point stop loss. I'm long. Okay. But we have a fair chances to get succeed here. 62.89 is our stop loss. NQ needs to hold this level. Okay, looks good. I think looks really good. If NQ hold this pre-market high, ES can quickly go back to 63,000 because I see a big order of 6,300. So ES might just go and retest that. Come on. Looks good. I'm already green. Almost a 1 point I'm green. Very nice. 2 points. I'm ES long this time. I'm not NQ long. Okay. The reason being I'm NQ long because I felt like that we have a smaller risk here, 3 points only. So I'm only risking 150 points. I only went one contract here. If I'm going to be stop out, I'm only going to lose $150 here. Okay, looks really good. Looks really, really good right now. All right, I think this is good. I think it's now breaking out. Look at beautiful, beautiful. Let's see if we can get 60 to 95. We're almost 2 points in. Very nice. I feel like I can add if it's breakout over the highs. Not adding yet. Let's see. Remember on the book map, there's a big order 6,298 and 6,300. So my first target is when this level breaks out, this high if it breaks out because there is a prior day close as well. So we're gonna take profit close to 60 to 98, and if it's gonna push us, we can trail it. But we shouldn't let go from this profit. It's rejecting that there are a lot of big orders sitting on 60 to 97.50, but NQ is really moving nicely. So we might gonna see a momentum on the upside. Let's see. So now I'm looking to add if it's retest the pre-market high and then make the new high. We can even add 460 to 97. Okay, I'm adding it. Come on, breakout. Come on. I'm gonna remove my ad under 60 to 94. If it fails this area, it's likely gonna fail everything because it's the opening range as well. Okay, so far moving, so far so good. Nothing to worry. Beautifully moving in. Come on, we just need a one big spike to take all these orders. NQ is really helping. Come on. And it's another 5 minutes closed with a very bullish candle. Okay, it's coming back down now. Come on. Okay. I'm still holding it. Still holding it. On the 5 minutes, still didn't do anything wrong. Still holding those levels above the pre-market high. Okay, 4 more seconds before this minute close. Beautiful. And let's see now. Can it break out here? Come on, break out. Just just be careful because see it shows the double top kind of a structure. So it could be genuine rejection here. Look at this on the 30 minutes is showing double top. If it's as far as over 62.94, I'm not gonna reduce it. NQ is still holding it. ES is trying to hold. 62.94 is my stop loss for the ad, and then the original order is the stop loss 62.89. Okay, looks good, very good. Look at it, look, it's very beautifully holding all this. Here you go. Okay, I'm taking my first order stop out. Look at this, whoa, beautiful. Look at this breakout. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Did you guys take that trade? Who took the trade with me? I'm just gonna trail the stop. Very beautiful trade, guys. Very beautiful trade. I don't know why people not joining me. Look at this beautiful trade. It went all the way to 6,300. I'm still trailing my second order. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I didn't get the very good fill. All right. I took the partial and I think I took the all. I think my both contracts are out. So really awesome trade. But NQ moved really powerfully. Yeah, NQ just hit the whole 50 points, 22,950 to 23,000. ES didn't move that much, but very powerfully moving. Anyone took the trade with me? Okay, I'm out. I'm out from both the trades. Anyone on the Discord took the trade? Vivek? That's okay. What about Julian Heath? What you guys? Did you take the trade? Okay. So I'm not in the trade anymore. Still look bullish. There might be another. There is a still order setting at 6,300. There might be they taking the 6,300. But I feel like the NQ moved a lot. Awesome, Julian. Okay, so I'm out now. We already had 2 out of 2. I mean, 100% results. That's really good. See, that's why it's really important to be patient. See how many times if you're not patient, uh, you would have stopped out. But if you stay calm and patient and composed and looking for market to give you the opportunity, um, it's going to give it to you, and you're gonna see when it's gonna coming in, rather than chasing the candles. Um, See here, so generally those who went long here, they must have stopped out, and they went short, and if a little adamant in not stopping out, they must have blown their account. Hydroize, did you take the trade? Okay, very beautiful trade. See, that's why it's really important don't chase the move. Those who chase the move now they get stuck into the short side. Those who went long on the opening drive here, 22,980, now they got stuck again. Yeah, don't chase the move. So see here again, those who went long here over the highs. Now again, market is clearly in the range, range from the bottom, range from the top. Doesn't want to break out, but those who want to trade the breakout, they're likely gonna fail again. So leave the market alone like this. Don't try to push the market. Here you go. Look at the short side move. Those who are chasing it, they're just gonna be miserable today. Don't chase the market in either way. It's just you can clearly see that market is within the ranges. So you and then what is the hardest thing in the range days is that market can quickly close the ranges and then move back sharply up. So you don't know whether market going to bounce from here or come back all the way down and then move back up. So that's why the ranges are really hard to trade. Ranges are easy to trade when the ranges are on the extreme, but it's really hard to trade in the middle of the range. You can easily go short here and then it can immediately bounce back. because this is the middle of the range, so then you can easily bounce back. You feel like, oh, you know, it shouldn't be, and it can easily bounce back and squeeze you if you're chasing this downside move now. So my advice is don't chase this. They're still above the VWAP. Look at this. These are still above the VWAP. These are still holding on the top side. So don't need to be bearish at this point. I know you feel like the last few minutes of sell off that you is a sell off, but generally I would say to you that, you know, it can easily move back up. So just don't think that uh, that this is a downside move. If anything you need to bet on, you need to bet on the upside. Here you go. Morning is again the upside squeeze is coming in. Don't chase it. Don't chase it. Okay, market is still holding the VWAP. See what it does here now. It's exactly at the level of 29,926. It's almost dropped 70 points. Yeah, because it's in the range, right? It's in the range day, range overall market conditions are in the range. That's why it's really important for you guys to understand the market context. Where are we in the structure wise? Therefore, if you know those things, then you avoid those breakout trades. Still weakness here, but I don't see the problem is that this is in the middle of the range right now. We don't know whether wanting to close the whole range or making the lower high, and it's just going to push back up. I think it's maybe just gonna further move back up, and you can easily make the new high and then just again squeeze these short sellers. If you guys want to try along with the 20 point stop loss, you can try just a scalp if you wanted to try. But if you already have you reached your goal, just don't touch it. Don't just ignore it. I feel like if it's gonna break again this pre-market high, which is 29.45, it can go retest 29.50. Another 1.5 minutes before this 5 minute close, so we need to see how does it close. Here you go, it's pushing up. You can easily, yeah, just look because the reason being only I'm asking is more bullish in the sense. Look at this, they're all above the VWAP. There is no point. Yeah, I can totally see you're gonna see. Oh, it dropped multiple, multi minutes sell off. But there is no meaning if you look at a little higher context. It's just a trap to create the noise, but still very bullish in a sense. But I mean, not say the bullish, but it's definitely the way it is trending. Is not downtrending at this point. If you have, just try. I always want you to try those things. Try maybe one MNQ or one MES, and just say, okay, you know what? The higher time frame trend looks like a bullish, but short time frame look at the downside move. Let me try the little higher time frame and then see what happens. Just try one MES, but 5-10 point risk. You're not going to lose too much, but it's going to give you a good insight that how to avoid the you know bad trades. Genuinely, if you look at it, they're just within the opening range. So this day is just a consolidate. Unless we're gonna break those ranges, we are in the short term ranges. Hydra is because of the contracts or because of me? You say reach the goal. I wanted to hear it because of me. Yes, that's I wanted to hear because of me. Yeah. Yeah, I would not trade anymore today, and I would also suggest you guys just take a break, relax. If you already have the goal, reach the goal, we're very tight range. Look at this. This still upside. That's what I'm telling you that uh, this chart doesn't seem to me anyway is a bearish chart. Of course, not the momentum trending day, but it's slowly grinding up. There's no point for you to be overly bearish on this chart. All right, guys. If there's nothing much, no questions, I'm gonna close the stream. Um, Yeah, I think that's important. So you guys, try holding it on a sim account and try to learn not to force the trade. See, overall looking, as I said, old trend is really bullish. This is just the just to re-say, see, this is a low, this is a high, this is a higher low, this is a higher high, and this is a higher low. Okay, that's what I was thinking, that if it hold this level, and see this level we didn't mark now. This level was here from us in the pre-market, we marked it. So we have this level in place. So market is bouncing back. So there is no point for you to see it's going to come back down. So that's the saying. Just buy a small contract and see the magic of slow moves. If no questions, I'm gonna end the stream. And yeah, you can always join our mentorship program. You can see the barcode on the right side. We have a 20% sell, and then we also have a 7 days trial with that. So if you want to take a 7 day trial by paying that, you can get it. And on yeah, and if you don't want to join the mentorship, not ready, look at our YouTube videos, and you just wanted to support us, you can support us always by buying a coffee to me. All right, I'm going to end the stream, and if you have any questions, feel free to note it down on the YouTube video or email to me, and I'm going to respond back to you guys. Okay, I appreciate it, all of you.